Good morning. This is news headline brought to you from Wisdom Yard Television. I am Odunayo Adelere. The news headlines. Doctor loses U.S. citizenship 61 years after living in America. Blessing CEO says she is not wayward. Siava Sobhani, a longtime resident of North Virginia and a respected doctor, has recently been stripped of his citizenship at the age of 61. He told the Washington Post that he received a letter from the U.S. State Department in February following his application for a new passport, stating that his father was a diplomat at the Iran embassy and he should not have been awarded citizenship at the time of his birth. The letter states that children born in the United States to parents enjoying diplomatic immunity do not automatically become citizens of the United States. It said Sobhani enjoyed diplomatic immunity from the jurisdiction of the U.S. at the time of his birth, and so he did not acquire citizenship. But this is Sobhani's first experience with this problem in his more than 30 years of practicing medicine. Every time his passport was reissued during his life, the U.S. State Department again verified that he was an American citizen. Siava Sobhani, who turned 62 recently, had begun to consider retiring. He and his spouse intended to travel the world for a year in search of a neighborhood where they could purchase a house. He must now apply for lawful permanent residence and fulfill the State Department's guidelines. I am waiting for an interview, but does that mean I wait another year for an interview, then another 3 years for the next step, then another 10 years before I can travel outside the country, he told the Post. Additionally, he has written to the senator from Virginia and his congressional representative asking for their assistance. Gerald Edward, the congressman representing Virginia's 11 congressional districts, corresponded with U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services on the physician's behalf subsequent to Sobhani's letter. Siava Sobhani's future is uncertain because he has spoken out against the Iran regime and is therefore unable to live there safely. In addition, he is not sure if he will get a passport in time to travel to Portugal for his son's wedding the following year. The physician is unable to even see his gravely ill father-in-law who resides in Lebanon. A self-acclaimed and controversial relationship expert, Blessing Okoro aka Blessing CEO, has been in the news for many wrong reasons in recent times. For some time, she and an actress, Nkechi Blessing, had been tackling each other on social media, with Nkechi allegedly going to CEO's office and daring her to do her worst. However, in an interview with Saturday Beat, CEO claimed that Nkechi once begged her at an event not to deal with her. She said, "Blessing started throwing shade at me since the issue of Bimbo Ogbonna, the deceased wife of a businessman Ikechukwu Ogbonna aka IVD last year. I later met her at an award show that same year and I wanted to deal with her, but she pleaded with me to leave her alone, adding that social media is not real life. I eventually blocked her online after she kept throwing shade at me and even body shamed me." She added that she regarded Nkechi as a noisemaker. According to her, the video Nkechi made when she was at her office was posted on social media after she had already left my location. She stated that Nkechi should have made a live video like she did. CEO also claimed that contrary to what many might think online, she was actually not living a wayward life, but was just bold. Many actresses have their secrets. I do not live a wayward life, so I am bold. Many celebrities avoid conflict to keep their secrets. Advising women to heal after a breakup before going into a new relationship, she said, "I always tell people that they need to heal after every relationship. Otherwise, they would bleed on their new partner. For example, some relationships make some women think that domestic violence is normal. One needs to unlearn to relearn after every relationship." The news headlines again. Doctor loses U.S. citizenship 61 years after living in America. Blessing CEO says she is not wayward. Thank you for staying tuned. I am Odunayo Adelere.